Hi, in case I haven't met you, my name is Christine Strong Simmons and I'm Senior Director of Operations at USA Fencing.
And I'm Dan Mott, Senior National Events Manager at USA Fencing.
We get a lot of questions about how our cities are selected for the national level tournaments. We also get questions about scheduling, so we're going to take this opportunity to kind of tell you a little bit about that. So I think one of the questions we hear most often is, how do we place tournaments in cities? What does that selection look like? And it's interesting because I've been with fencing since 2002, and when I first started, we had 24 to 28 strips and maybe 50,000 square feet. And we have grown so much, where today a regular NAC is 200,000 to 250,000 square feet with 57 strips or 61 strips. Huge difference from when I started in 2002. And the growth is exciting, but what it does mean is that we have to look at our venue lists that are available across the country and find venues that actually are that size. And as we grow, which is terrific, those number of venues actually shrinks down a little bit.
And the growth was part of the reason I was so excited to join USA Fencing. It's a really exciting time for USA Fencing as a whole. You look at it the last 3-4 years, everything has just kept on going up. We want to continue that, but that obviously does present quite a few challenges in terms of venue size. But even if you look at hotels, downtown areas, we want to make sure you're within walking distance to the venues. And we need to make sure that the CVBs and sports commissions are helping us and working with the hotels to allow you guys to find affordable places to stay and not be 4, 5, 6 miles away.
And there can be venues where they're actually large enough to hold our tournaments, but they don't have the hotel capacity in that city. So we have that little bit of a limitation too. We have to have large hotel room blocks in walking distance to the city and a variety of different brands because that's what our members would like.
We look for event combinations that have a high crossover rate, so athletes have a possibility of competing in multiple events over the course of the 4-day weekend. November NAC is a perfect example of this. We have Y14, we have Cadet, we have Junior. Really, when we look at the season schedule, that's the most important thing, is making sure that people can compete in multiple events.
Well, as Dan mentioned, we try to make the combinations for the monthly NACs so that you can fence more than one event over the course of the 4-day weekend. But with that, we also have to then place events for the same weapon on different days. Along with that, we also have criteria where we try to build in a day of rest for point events. That's really important for our elite athletes, especially for their performance. And these athletes are trying to make national teams. In addition, we also have to look at referee availability and the number of strips that are available for that competition in that venue.
No, there is not a bot that does a schedule or an automated program. The schedule is determined by tournament and national office staff and then reviewed by a representative on the referee commission.
So USA Fencing is constantly looking at other cities and locations where we can hold our national tournaments. There's a lot of opportunity here to continue current partnerships, but also to build on new partnerships.
For example, we just announced that the 2021 Vet Worlds will be going to Fort Lauderdale. So that's a new city that we haven't been in a while. And we do continue and will continue to look for new venues throughout the country to visit. We're always open to suggestions, whether it's a city suggestion or an event combination that you'd like to see at a NAC. Feel free to come up to us at the NAC, at the events, give us a call on our line, or email us at nationalevents@usafencing.org.